Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Richard the Dick Coughlin 666, how are you? And I thought today I would ask a question. A question to the people who wish to ban the burqa. Now I know this is a sensitive issue and I'm going to get people going, oh, you're defending oppression of women, oh, you want people to fucking go around, blah, blah, blah. Let me explain something to you morons out there, because you clearly don't sort of understand the basic point here. There is a difference between defending something somebody does and defending their right to do it. And just because I defend someone's right to wear something does not mean that I am defending everything about the actual reason they're wearing it. The same way that just because I defend a gay marriage does not mean I want to immediately go out there and stick two dicks in my mouth. Right, okay. I want to talk about, make a simple comparison between the burqa, works on that all night, the full Dalek, I call that one, and I want to make a comparison between something that we're all familiar with, something that is very, very prevalent here, this stuff. Tobacco. The arguments against the burqa and the wearing of it, it's evil. It's part of a religion. Religion is something. It has a control over people. It's psychologically damaging. It's damaging to your health. It kills thousands of people. It indoctrinates young people. It's impossible to defend its use rationally. It's impossible to defend its beliefs rationally. It has really no place in a civilized society, and it's something that nobody can really argue in favour of, because the negative effects ultimately outweigh the positive effects. Which one of these two, though, am I describing? Let's look at this for a second. What do you think kills more people every day? The burqa or this? Let's even expand it beyond the burqa. What do you think kills more people every day around the world? Fundamentalist Islam or this? I think it's killed more people historically. You can't defend smoking rationally. I can't defend it rationally. I can't sit here and defend me smoking. I would never advise anyone to start smoking. It's a fundamental difference there. What are the benefits of this? Well, none really. It's a waste of money. It makes your teeth yellow, gives you emphysema, gives you cancer of the throat, lungs and heart. People like showing images of Muslim terrorists that are frightening and people protesting with these horrible banners. Well, let me give you an image compared to this that might sort of send a chill down your spine just as badly. It's not very nice, is it? Now, people might say, oh, but people are, the women, it's a symbol of women oppression. Well, the swastika used to be a symbol of peace. It's not anymore. And it is, I can understand that it is a symbol of female oppression. I don't think you fight oppression by oppression. The oppression is the fact that they're forced to wear it. You relieve that oppression by saying to them, hey, you can if you want, but you don't have to. And people will say, yeah, but they won't be allowed to. Well, it's not mandated in the Quran to wear that. It's not. But look at this thing. Look at this thing. I'm smoking here. Can you defend? Can you think of any argument against the burqa that does not apply to this? People will say about childhood indoctrination. What, you think that tobacco companies don't target children? You think that there aren't a way of this, the way this is marketed that appeals to kids? It's cool. There's $1 billion industry, lobbying industry to this. Can you think of one damn good reason why anyone would do this? I can't. And I fucking do it. And I don't see the people who are so ban the burqa, who are running around telling me not to do this, telling me I should not be allowed to do this, telling me I should not have the right to do this. Now, don't get me wrong, that there are certain restrictions that need to be placed on certain issues. I understand. I don't mind. I think that it's a good idea that if you want to have your photo taken or show ID or go into a protected government building, yes, you should take your face mask off. I think that's perfectly fine. But if we're going to argue all of the arguments you do about this thing, they apply to this, can apply to this too, 1,000 times over, and people will say, yeah, but you can use the burqa to conceal your identity. Well, do you know what you can use to conceal your identity? Anything. There you go. I could walk down the street. I wouldn't see where the fuck I was going, but I could walk down the street like this, with this. And it's not for any religious reasons. It's not for any personal spiritual belief. So this is really a question to the people who want to ban the burqa. Not just sort of say, well, you shouldn't be able to do it here, and it should be taken up. Yeah, I understand that. I'm talking about the people who want to ban it outright. What arguments do you have against this that are specifically against this? Don't give me this, oh, what, so female genital mutilation is freedom? No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this. You see, this, you could argue that this is a byproduct of something that can be, at its fundamentalist level, can be very evil. But so is this. This is a byproduct. This isn't even a byproduct. This is a product. There's nothing good about this. So I ask the question, the people who want to ban the burqa outright, do you want to ban smoking too? And if not, why not? Because you can argue about the indoctrination of this, but guess what? I'm a slave to this stuff. I'm addicted, and I haven't met a single smoker who would not want to say, hey, do you know what? I wish I hadn't started. Just a question. See if you can answer it. Richard Vick Coughlin, 666. Good night. May God be less. I think I'll call you Vera.